Sony just dropped a nuclear bomb on the physical media community. They announced that starting February 2025 that they are going to cease all Blu-ray production. No joke, this is a fact. And I don't know if you know this, but February is literally the next month. So we are talking days. Not months, days until Blu-ray ceases to exist. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, Steve, I'm an educated guy. I've done my own research, and it's just the recordable discs, and all these other fancy, out-of-date, recordable technologies that nobody in their right mind is using. And to that, I say, shut up. You're just like that movies at home guy. He's going to make a video about this. I guarantee it. He'll make a video about this, and it's going to be like, well, look, I talked to my sources at Sony. They've got all these big plans for the format. It's going to be a big year for physical media, and they're not slowing down. They're just as confident in putting out solid releases as they've ever been. It's literally just, the recordable stuff. But there's nothing to be worried about, and that's stupid. Don't be like that guy. Look at the brass facts like me. Yes. Is it just recordable stuff today? Yeah. But you know what? In 6 months, it's all going to be gone. Target did the same thing. I don't know if you remember this. Target came out last year and they're like, we're going to downsize our physical media sections in stores. We're still going to carry movies, but just less. And then that downsize happened. You went from having like 1 to 2 aisles in your store to this little sliver of a section. But okay, they were right. They still had it, still carried the newest stuff. Then fast forward. You know what they had by Christmas time? Nothing. You were lucky if your store had a junky display of whatever the newest family release is. I know every time I went to Target, all I ever saw was a display for what was it? Was one of the Despicable Me movies? Was it Despicable Me 4? Minions 2? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Love the movies, but I'm having trouble keeping up. But that's beyond the point. The point is things are getting bad. We are literally in the first month of the year. And we're already getting bad news. And I know, I've made a video on this before. Sony talked about this in July, and they said we're gonna cease the recordable technologies. We're gonna end it, but now it's here, and they already also said they have no plans for a new format. So if you're someone at home making a little pipe dream about there being an 8K disc or a 12K disc or some kind of like weird like physical thumb drive that's gonna have your movies, stop. It's not happening. If Sony's not interested, clearly nobody else in the universe can be interested because they're the last ones who care about this crap. But you watch. I've got a video. I'm not gonna spoil everything. I'm not gonna say everything I think about what's gonna happen in 2025. I'm just keeping it on this subject. But I have a video coming up about why 2025 is going to be a rough year for physical media. We had a ton of bad news in 2024, and it's just going to continue this year. We are going to be at a point where all that's left is boutiques. And I don't even know if they'll be able to keep it up for long. I've been telling people 3 to 5 years, physical media is in trouble. And as soon as we hit the end of January, I'm not saying 3 to 5 years anymore. I'm saying 2 to 4 years. I'm not playing around. These are just the facts. This is the world we live in. I love slipcovers, and I love the wealth that they accumulate. But this isn't forever. So if this is all you got, you're going to have to start looking for a new hobby. Because I hate to tell you, physical media is dying. And while we're at it, don't be sad and make sure you keep slipping.